Hi, this is Ron McTube. Today on the Hunter Call of Wild, I'm taking my very first look at the brand new New Zealand reserve, Te Awaroa National Park DLC. That's right, Ron's got early access to it. There's a content creators weekend this weekend, so you can be seeing lots of footage across social media platforms. I'm on PC. The PC release date is the 10th of December 2020. Consoles release is early 2021. You want to know how much it costs? Well, this DLC costs $7.99 euros, and I'm assuming it's going to be pounds, but pounds has not been clarified yet. Where is it based? It's based on the South Island of New Zealand. What species have we got here? We've got 8 species of animals. 4 are new. You've got Sitka deer, feral pigs, feral goats, chamois, red deer, turkey, European rabbits and fallow deer. So there's quite a lot of nice new animals. Some of those have got TrueRACS as well. We'll cover those as we get to them. How big is the reserve? The reserve is 25 square miles, so it's really big. So there's lots to explore, lots to discover. It's really interesting looking around the reserve and seeing what the different biomes are like. We've also got a brand new rifle in this new DLC. Yes, it's the FL Sporter 303 bolt action rifle. There's 3 different variants. I don't know why that middle one is locked, but you've got the burnished, laminated and polymer. The accuracy is 55, recoil is 64, reload speed 49, hip shot is 67. You've also got 2 different types of ammo. You've got polymer tips and you've also got soft point bullets. Now if you look, the effective range of both is 150 meters. The penetration and expansion is different on whether you've got polymer tips or soft points. Recommended classes is 4 to 8. I'll be using polymer tips myself. It's up to you what you use. I just prefer polymer tips myself, to be honest. Seem to work out for me. There's also loads of new missions. The reserve features 16 new story missions. So we've got lots to explore, lots of missions, a new rifle, new species, lots to discover. So what we're going to hunt for first, I really don't know. What you're going to hunt for first when you jump on Te Awaroa National Park DLC. Like I say, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, drop it in the comments. It's quite tricky to say. So I've got my new rifle on. I've got the 22 LR, the 243 and the 303 Sporter at the minute. This is the map. As you can see, it's quite a big reserve. 25 square miles, so we've got lots to discover, and it's our very first hunt today. I'll be doing lots of videos over the weekend, so if you want to see any content, drop it in the comments. There's 13, I think, different lookout points, so we've got lots to check around the map, but we're starting at this location. I think what we're going to do is check around this lake for our first hunt, try and get some animals, our first animal, then we're going to check out some of these lookout points and open up some new outposts. Alright, so wish me luck. I think what we'll first do is check out what a lookout point actually looks like. They've totally changed. They're normally metal, aren't they, or wood, and this is sort of like a hexagon style wooden lighthouse sort of building. That's the only way I can describe it. I think the best way of describing them is a hexagon lighthouse. You know what I mean? That's what they look like to me. But they're really detailed and it looks like a lot of work's been put into them and they look really great. Let's take a look inside. Now when you go inside this door, you've got a nice spiral staircase all the way up. So like I was saying, really detailed, a lot of time's been put into them. What I'll say about this reserve, and I've discovered straight away, is the bird noises. They're really detailed, lots of different birds, and it's very atmospheric. So it's quite overwhelming at the minute because I'm brand new to the reserve. We've got all the different bird noises. You're not used to it. You don't know what's going off, and there's a lot of visual stimulation as I'm going around the map as well. So quite detailed in these outlook points. What we'll do is we'll go over here. I've already collected this because basically I started as a new player during this content creator weekend. So it's not my normal account, it's just a special account, new. So I haven't got all my stuff loaded up as I would. We've only got certain basics and a certain amount of money where I bought certain guns to hunt during this weekend. But this looks like it'll be a good hunting point. Now I know when I come here, I have seen and heard some chamois near that lake. So what we're going to do is we're going to head down from here. Now we've had a look at this and try and get our first animal. It may be a chamois, it may be a feral goat. I know some feral goats around here as well. So let's go down this staircase and see if we can get one of those animals. Now I'm going to be using the 243 for the chamois feral goats. They use normally low caliber rifles for those because you don't want to damage the meat, so that makes sense. The 303 I'm going to be trying on fallow deer and feral pigs when I find them. So let's see what we find next. This lake is really long, really big, looks spectacular. And there is our first animals. It's a chamois. So we found a few feeding. See if we can find a decent one. It's not about trophy animals today. It's just about learning about the brand new reserve. If we get some bonus trophy animals along the way, then I'm not going to say no to it. So we've got 3 there drinking. I don't know what fur variations. We'll find that along the way for each species. I'm sure there's going to be different fur variations for a lot of them. We did see in the trailer for Tiawara that there was different fur variations for pigs, loads of different ones for those, so I'm interested to see some of those look really nice. But I think our first animal is going to be a chamois. Right, I think the biggest one we've seen here is a 3. It looks like a 3 here, and the biggest one's a 3. So we're going to try and nail one of these with a 243. I'm using polymer tips. I'm using the Hyperion scope. Alright, I want it to steady up. As I said, I've not got my account, and everything's not as I'd like it perfectly, but playing like a new player, we're going to hopefully nail this, and I don't mess it up. Here goes. Should be good. So that should be a kill shot. It looked pretty clean. The other 2 are running off. So have we got our first animal? If you want to see any content for Tiawara, drop it in the comments. And I'm going to be making lots of videos over the weekend. So if you want to see something specific, drop that in the comments and I'm going to make that happen. This game update isn't just about new content, there's also lots of bug fixes. I'm going to read through the list of them now. Animals and environment. Fix TrueRACS scoring on white-tailed deer, roe deer and moose, where the probability of scoring a diamond rating was very low. Fixed an underlying issue where animal scoring system that caused mule deer, axis deer and European rabbits populations to have too many animals with the lowest or highest possible score. Fix several issues related to animals sometimes not dropping clues. Fix clashing with the deer, wild boars, raving and hunting for gold hunting missions in Hirschfelden, so it's no longer necessary to harvest an animal inside a hunting pressure zone. Fixed animations and trophy poses of red deer and roe deer where the antlers were detached from the skull. Walking on fallen branches no longer sounds like walking on wooden floors. A little breather. Weapons, gear and character. Fix the 22 Anderson from the Weapon Pack 3 accuracy so the shots that no longer land far to the right. That's what it used to do. Fix the MN 1890 Solikin Weapon Pack 2 accuracy with scopes. Downing animals with bows generates less hunting pressure now. Fix the persistent ATV sound when switching reserves while driving. User interface and multiplayer. Fixed an issue where the trophy lodge wouldn't load when switching between 2 lodges of the same type when using the gamepad. Fixed missing button prompt from entering an ATV Fix the highlight on animals tracks so they no longer show in screenshots captured with the camera. Fix several issues resulting in animals falling out of sync between players in multiplayer games. Hunting towers and blinds no longer remain occupied after players leaves a multiplayer game while inside a tower or blind. Have a little breather, a minute. So that was our first chamois. Let's go on to the miscellaneous bugs it fixed. Thanksgiving achievement so that it unlocks correctly all the time. That's been fixed. A small exploit in spirit animal, let it fly, and shotgun achievements. Fixed the issue where the weapon and the equipment would show up next to the ATV while driving. Fixed certain cases where the game would shut down due to becoming disconnected from Steam servers even when playing offline, and other various crash fixes. Now I don't know about you, but I'm nearly out of breath reading all those out. There's a lot of fixes. These chamois have also got TrueRACS, and I'm just going through the true score there, A, B, C and D. That's a little fellow, isn't it? Look at that. But as you can see, they're really detailed. I think they got to level 5. I think the biggest I've seen is a 3 up to yet. So we've had our first kills on Tiawara, and they were chamois. So we had 2 chamois. They've got TrueRACS as well. We took a look at that, and look at this setting. Absolutely stunning. You cannot take it away how good the art is and how they nail reserves and how they look. Absolutely stunning, breathtaking. Now on my right, I've just spotted some feral goats. So let's see if we can take some of these out. I've just seen a load of different colours running through these trees. Here's a level 4. So I'm guessing they go to level 5 on the feral goats. I've just been hunting these on the Hunter Classic as well. So hopefully I don't mess this up. I pressed the wrong button like that. I think we nailed that. I think we did nail it, even though I kind of whistled it at first. Like I say, all my buttons and everything's different to my normal game. But look at that setting, absolutely stunning. This lake is really big as well, and it's right at the start of the game when you enter the reserve. And the mountains at the back really add to the atmosphere and the setup, the scenic setup. So I think that's our first feral goat down. We'll run over and have a look. But what you're liking, what you've seen up to yet, what you're hoping to hunt, drop in the comments. I may have some DLCs to give away. I'll know a bit more about that in the next video when I've confirmed about it. But I may have some prizes to give away, so we'll talk about that in the next video. So keep your eyes peeled to my videos, because you know I normally do this. I think that's a different one. Got another level 4, because that looks like it's got a brown beard and the other one looked all white. So we may have a different variation of fur on that one. But they was both level 4s. I don't know how big the groups are of feral goats, whether it's like 2 or 3, whether it's 20, you know what I mean? We'll soon find out, I think. I swear we nailed this. I couldn't tell properly. I got the quickening a little bit, but I think we did nail it. Yeah, there it is. So we did hit it. It's resting by a log. This one's white. What's that one? That's a blonde one. That's a level 4. 175. But look at the horns on that's quite good. 242 meters with a 243. The beard is very long. Gandalf goat, we'll call him. So look at the diamond score. 208.70 needed. So he's quite a bit under. 47.68 kilo, and it's a blonde, a male. But yeah, the other one that had like a brown beard or a black beard. We'll have a look at that in a minute. This has got TrueRACS as well. For the TrueRACS on a feral goat, it's A, B, C, D, E and F for the total true score. Yeah, they look really good. I do like the look of those. The fur looks quite nice. Be interesting what a diamond one looks like. I'm guessing they've got really, really big horns and quite a lot bigger. But that's not bad. That's a gold for our very first feral goat. I'll take that. And let's go and see if we smash the other one, because like I say, that's definitely a different variant of fur. There's lots of tracks around. I must say the topography is very good as well, lots of different bushes, plants, and it really does feel like a new reserve. Sometimes you're not sure when you go on a new reserve whether it's going to feel like one. That's quite hard to create, and they seem to do that very well each time. Got some need zones over here. 10 till 12:30 at this location. And here is the other feral goat. So what's this one going to be? Let's collect him. This one is also a gold, level 4. It's a dark brown, 47.47 kg. I'm guessing maybe 50 kilo, maybe make diamond for a guess. I don't know. But yes, look, you can see on the beard, around the eyes, on the face, different colouring. Hit that twice. The first shot wasn't very good. But we've got a different variant there, so that's nice to see. So that's 2 up to you. So we'll look at the true score, see how different it is. Similar kind of antlers as well. But this one's got a brown Gandalf beard. So I'm using the 243 on the chamois and the feral goats at the minute. You can use what you want to use as long as it's ethical. There's no wrong choice as long as it's, like I say, if it's ethical, it's good, isn't it? The 303 Sporter isn't ethical for the feral goats, so that's why we're not using it on it. Right, let's track some more down. Now I've just seen another group in front of me, or it's maybe part of the same group. I've got one, it's sort of like a chocolatey brown colour, slightly dark on the front, lighter on the back. There's loads of different variants, and it looks like there's quite a few of them here. These are, I think they're females, but we'll take them anyway. Well, we'll take what we can get just to see what the different fur variations are. It's not about getting high scorers. If we do get a high scorer, then it's a bonus. There it goes. The 243 with a bit of practice is very underrated. Some people don't like using it, but it is a really good gun. I've shot some really big diamonds with it from very long ranges. It's just about judging the drop and dialing it in. Like I say, it's a very good gun. It's one of my favourite guns actually. What weapons you going to use on this reserve? What's going to be your loadouts? Drop it in the comments. Everyone will have different ones, and it's going to be nice to hear what you're going to be using. Like I say, at the minute I'm using the 22 LR 243, and I'm going to be using the FL Sporter 303 when we find some feral pigs and some fallow deer. It's been nice hunting fallow deer. I'm not hunting them for quite a while. Is that a piebald? I definitely want to take that one. Got a Gandalf beard 4 there. Another 4. So 4 seem quite common, unless I've come across 2 groups and they've merged. I don't know, but there's definitely a lot around this lake at this sort of time. It's about 12 o'clock now, midday. I want that black and white one, the piebald one. If it is a piebald, it might be called something totally different. I don't know. Let him steady up, and then we'll take him out. There we go. It's only one, it's a female, but I like the colour variation, so we'll take that one out. Should be good. They're all running off now. Let's go over and collect them and see what we've got. And the first one we shot was the chocolatey brown coloured one. Let's just make sure there's no level 5s. I think level 5 will be a diamond one. Never know, 4s may make diamonds as well. But that is a female, and that's a brown one. So different again, not as much beard on the front. Loving the call. Can't mistake that. So I can't say any bigger than that. I think 4s were the biggest. It would be nice to get a diamond one to end on. But yeah, this first hunt is going well. Like I say, with me covering all the species, all the reserve, as much as I can over the weekend while it's on. Can't see any more, but there is lots of tracks of different animals. So as you can see, there is a lot of them about. Where's the one? So yeah, he's dead. He's over here. You can see him now. I need to set up Sisiki Safari Trophy Lodge because I haven't got one on this build. So we're going to be going into a totally new one. That's a female. That's black and white. So that's another fur variation. It's actually got little udders on as well. Kind of cool. Yeah, I'm going to go to Sisiki Safari Trophy Lodge at the end of the video. And we're going to have a look at these different variants and species close up in the Trophy Lodge. So there we go. We've not done bad, have we? We've had 2 chamois. We've had, what's that, 3, I can't remember now, it's 3 or 4 feral goats. We've done not too bad with that. So yeah, quite happy with that. This first hunt has been a really good hunt. Now you know me, I always like to end with a bang. And I found a chamois, a level 4. It's the biggest one we've seen today. It's at the outlook post we first was looking at, but it's quite a hard shot, and I'll tell you now, the bigger ones seem to be quite spooky. So this is not an easy shot to get. If it can steady up, we'll take it. Look at that little gap. Hoping we nailed that. But that's the biggest one I've seen up to yet, level 4. I've seen 2s and 3s, but I've not seen any as big as a 4 yet, so I'm happy with that. Let's see if we nailed it. We have nailed that. It is a vital. Hopefully it's a good one. So the chamois, I think, got up to level 5. This is a level 4. Let's see what this scores. It will be the biggest one we've had. How are you liking the footage of Te Awaroa National Park DLC? Drop it in the comments. I'd like to know what you think about it. What do you like? What's your favourite part? Here is the chamois and it scores. It's a diamond. It's a male, 61.58 kilo. It's a brand version, level 4. Absolutely smoked it with a perfect shot. That's a beautiful shot. 58.80. We needed 58 for a diamond. Absolutely stoked with that. Diamond chamois. Chamois. Diamond chamois. Chamois. I've had some nightmares saying this. But this has got TrueRACS as well. Diamond chamois. And it looks really nice. It looks a bit like a pronghorn a little bit, doesn't it? It might be related, I do not know. But it's got a black bar going from its eyes to its nose, and this is sort of like a purpley brown colour over its body. So TrueRACS for the chamois as well. Smoked it with a perfect shot, a hard shot to pull off, and it was a diamond. What better first hunt can you have to Te Awaroa National Park DLC? Really stoked about it. Right, I'm guessing we best go to Sisiki Safari Trophy Lodge and have a look at what these animals look like close up. I can't wait to see them on the trophy mounts. So here we are. It's weird coming here, coming to my lodge. Look, it's totally empty apart from the trophies we've got today. So here's our first feral goat we're going to have a look at. Gandalf beard. That's what I'm going to call him from now on. Dark brown Gandalf feral goat. You can see the markings, the beard. I like the pose. So that's a level 4. And I put on the opposite side the other one we had, the level 4 one, the gold, so you can see the differences in the face and the colouring. Fur type blonde feral goat, that's a gold as well. So the antlers are very similar. The facial markings are a bit different as well. Let's go over to the chamois. Now we've got this one here. It's absolutely beautiful diamond chamois. Look at that. I do like the detail in the eye as well. It's sort of like a raptor reptile, sort of like a orangey gold bronze colour, really detailed. But yeah, that's made my day today. I didn't think we'd get any trophies today, but a diamond chamois is just what I needed. That's perked me up a bit. I've been up all night doing this video as well, so I definitely made it worth it. That one's called Honey Tones. That's a different variant, a smaller one, but you can definitely see the difference between the fur variations. The colouring is really nice on them. And here is our final feral goat, and this is a black and white one. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Ron McTube's first look at Te Awaroa National Park DLC. And don't worry, this is not the last. We've got plenty of videos to come, one straight after this. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Ron McTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.